Hello, it is SeahawksFan with another Go Battle League video. Today we got Kyogre lead with Dialga and Lugia. Pretty nice team, if I do say so myself. And they bring in a Zekrom after a Nightmare lead for them in Shadow Tyranitar up against our Kyogre. And well, looks like this is perfect Kyogre game. No need a shield, any move, because, well, we're actually going to bring in Lugia first, because we can absorb all the moves this Groudon has, and now we can bring in the Kyogre. We've whittled down the Groudon enough, and that Surf takes a Tyranitar KO, and the Groudon do not want any else of that business, any more business. They have a Steel Wing Kyurem. Very nice. Cool to see this thing. I definitely want to power up a Kyurem, but I'd rather wait for a potential release of Black and White Kyurem. Probably is going to be a long time, but it's a lot of waiting needed. And I'd rather just wait, but this Dialga, they're going to take a heavy hitting Aeroblast. Brings him down to red, and I choose to bring in my own Dialga just to get some farm, get some damage immediately. Tricky endgame with them having two shields, but I can get one at least. And I do have a healthy Kyogre for this Groudon. It's going to take more than one Precipice Blades for knockout. It is tricky though. Are they going to get to a second move in time? I have the Surf ready, and I do still have Lugia, but alas, it's still close, and that Kyurem just closes out the game. Bad lead, and just cannot turn it around. Now we got Togekiss, pretty fair lead, but they want to bring in Melmetal, which I really don't want to go up against this Melmetal with anything in my back line. And Thunderbolt, which is not what you see every day, is unfortunate. Going to be throwing the Surfs, able to get a knockout just about at this range. Their shields are gone. Not going to use my last shield because I'm going to need some energy on Dialga. Going to expect to have a Togekiss returning. They do land a superpower, which brings me quite low. Oh, this is an interesting scenario. I can KO the Kyogre, but can the Lugia deal with a Togekiss with a shield advantage? Well, it's going to be comfortable because I have the shield advantage, and Aeroblast is going to send this Togekiss packing. Kaboom! Goes the Togekiss. Let's go. And I do get to a Sky Attack, but they do have a move ready. And that's going to be a win. Pretty good lead, but unable to bring anything in to chase the lead, but still got the win. Awful lead. And they bring in an Excadrill. They bring in the target that I would have loved to have Kyogre for. But I'm not going to commit any shields to Dialga. I just needed it to allow me to get a shield, which is actually very helpful. Going to put the double shields towards Lugia. Now that the Lugia counter is out of the way, I should be able to get a shield, maybe. If I had Blizzard, I would get a knockout, but I do get the shield, and let's bring in Lugia. Going to be forced to shield Fusion Bolt, but I do still have Kyogre for a potential catch later on. I make a fatal mistake of accidentally swiping away. Big mistake, but I am able to not throw away the game. No need a shield, but they do get an attack drop, which is keeping their hopes alive, although I reach another Sky Attack, and it is still enough for a knockout. The last shield saves me from a impending KO, and Dragon Tail is enough damage to clean up that Zekrom very nicely. Now we got a Goldengo, something that is very annoying to get. Very close to getting to a Master League Goldengo, and well, the time you're seeing this, I may have uploaded the video, or shortly after this video, I may have a Goldengo video ready. But they bring in Dialga, a shiny Dialga, very cool. I would love a good enough shiny Dialga, although not my favorite shiny. I do already just really like the non-shiny. And this one is a Hundo, so efficiency over coolness. Although this is my best. Actually second best Lugia, but it is shiny and it's cooler. And it's vintage from 2019. They got a Zacian, but no shields. A wall charge will be plenty for a knockout. But now I can combo this Zacian with an Aeroblast Surf takedown. And I do get the waterfall down as they take me out. We have found an Avalugg, very nice. And they have a Mewtwo, which going to unleash a Surf. And then I think it's going to be best to stay in for a bit more and catch the Side Strike on the mighty Dialga. Able to easily pivot, being a Steel type, resisting the Side Strike, although they do still reach a Shadow Ball, which brings me down to red. They have a Goldengo, which allows me to reach an Iron Head for some chip. They knew better than they knew it wasn't a Draco Meteor, or at least had faith. Now knowing my win condition in this game is the Kyogre, well, I had to just get a shield. And now it's time to commit the shields to Goldengo. To Goldengo's demise and Avalugg's demise. With some Surfs. Icy Wind will not KO. I have 2 Surfs ready. And I have 1 for a shield and 1 for a knockout. And I'm just flexing and being safe with a Ordnance Pulse, because why not? I still had a shield. A Surf may not have been enough, but got the win either way. Another awful lead. And they're able to bring in a Xerneas, which is nice to drag out. I know Kyogre would be decent against this Deer. But also, more importantly, I know I have a target for the Dialga. And even better, I'm able to land an Aeroblast. And now, with the attack boost, it's worth just going for the farm down. Probably allowed me to get the farm down without worrying about another Moonblast. But they have a Ho-Oh. They have revealed the target for Kyogre. Not going to use my last shield. And they know they need to get some energy. But they bring in Dragonite, allowing me to bring in my Dialga. And I can comfortably just get the Dragon Breath damage I need. And bring in Kyogre. I can comfortably survive whatever move is thrown here. Because I need to shield up that Brave Bird. Because that was the most damage they could do with what they had left. Back to a bad lead. They're able to reach Side Strikes really fast. And instead of committing my energy for them, to them, I'm just going to catch the Side Strike and make them go to the Shadow Balls. Shadow Ball is not enough, and I'm going to play it safe with throwing a move instead of committing my last shield. Down a shield, and I found their own Lugia. It's Apex Lugia, purified, and I do land the Aeroblast. They have their Groudon ready to come in, and it's going to be meeting the mighty Kyogre. A tale for the ages. Groudon coming in and then getting countered by Kyogre. These two beasts meet, and the Kyogre wins. It does still have the shield disadvantage against Lugia. It does not survive an Air Blast, but can the Dialga, Pokemon of Time, take the win? It does. We are once again met with the Kyogre v Groudon matchup. Gotta be watching out for those hefty precipice blades. And they do cower into Dialga. I bring in my own. I know I have the disadvantage in energy, so I got a shield, and I correctly call a mighty, powerful Draco Meteor, allowing me to have to win the damage race. Now, with all this energy, going to be using some Iron Heads, not trying to risk wasting all the energy, so I just commit to a double Iron Head, and they're a little terrified of a third move. But now, Lugia comes in to meet the mighty Groudon's demise, and I have found a target for the Origin Pulse. Kaboom goes the Ho-Oh. They were on the wrong end of the battle. Let's see what Kyogre faces off next. Rhyperior, the Ho-Oh Hunter. Although this is a Mud Slap, Rhyperior, they're going to get to move, which I don't mind. Rock Wrecker does bring me down to red. Although knowing they have a Giratina to come in, it's kind of handy to not give them much energy, but going to be bringing in my Dialga, scaling them into an Avalugg. And now with, a Wars, okay. I think it's actually more difficult to get this to XL than Avalugg, but not in a winning position for them. And now time to bring back Kyogre. Cannot get the waterfall down, but I'm in a winning position with Lugia to come in, and that Giratina had not enough left in the tank. Kyogre v Red Gyarados. Pretty cool to see this shiny Gyarados. I'm not sure if it's a Shundo, but it's fantastic IVs, and it's shiny, so that's really cool. It's times like these, I wish I had a Thunder. Blizzard would be better, but Origin Pulse, that's what I have. I have it for the steals, the Melmetal. Now, I hope that they superpower here. Yes, they do. And now, I think they may consider a shield. Unfortunately, they did not, so let's go for another Iron Head. Double down the lack of debuffing. And I'm able to drag the last shield. And they need another superpower. And a third superpower, allowing Kyogre to come in and be in a good position. Although they bring back the mighty Gyarados, I do survive the crunch, and I have a Surf banked for a potential knockout, maybe. I shield up the heavy hitting crunch, as it would have been a pretty super effective Aeroblast. Aeroblast for the Metagross brings them down to under half health. Now I think I can reach another Aeroblast in time, which is why I exactly go for Sky Attack. Chipping them down to 40 chests. Let them take me out. Waterfall down this thing and Surf for the win. Did I fumble the bag? Did I get the win? I got the win. They stopped attacking. I think they may have been able to steal win had they tapped, but hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more daily Go Battle League videos. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.